I think I should have a word for the husbands in all this, because I've been talking to the wife mostly. Husbands often feel very guilty if their sperm count is low or if they have no sperm, and they have a hard time dealing with this. So let me assure you that all of our research, which I referred to earlier with the Human Genome Project, all of our scientific papers on this have made it clear that almost all the time the low sperm count or the failure of sperm production completely is of genetic origin. And you might wonder, well, how could I inherit a low sperm count? Because then my father would have had a low sperm count and he wouldn't have had me. So we figured all that out. It was an interesting puzzle, and we figured that out. While your father, I'm talking to the male infertile patient right now, years ago, every day he's making 100 million sperm a day, about 1% of those sperm have what we call a deletion or a mutation in the Y chromosome. It's as a part of the maturing of the sperm as they separate into X and Y sperm from what were originally XY cells. I don't want to be too technical, and you can read all the details if you want on this, but just to make it simple, during the process of sperm production, about 1 in every 100 sperm has a defect in the Y chromosome. And that defect affects only one thing: sperm production. It has no effect on your manhood, no effect on your testosterone production, no effect on your health in any other way. It's what the old geneticists used to call pure sterile, because they saw this pure sterile condition so commonly in animals that they studied. Pure sterile means you're totally normal except for one thing: a deficiency in spermatogenic genes, in genes that control sperm production. And this deficiency can result in either a mild decrease in sperm count, a moderate decrease in sperm count, or a severe decrease in sperm count, or even such a severe decrease that there isn't even any sperm in your ejaculate. There's just a few sperm still being produced in your testicle, and that's it. And that's all caused by this just chance error in sperm production that occurs in every fertile man in about 1 in every 100 sperm. And so if that sperm was a sperm that fertilized your mom's egg and made you, then you will grow up to be a normal man otherwise who just has deficient sperm production. So that is one of the commonest reasons that this is genetic. There's another reason. About half the cases of male infertility are caused by defects on the X chromosome. And your mother could have been a carrier and been completely fertile, but you got her bad X gene, the gene that was her X chromosome that was missing spermatogenesis genes. You could have gotten that gene, and thereby you, or even if this were the case, half of your brothers would have the same problem. But in any event, it gets complicated, but just to understand that it is genetic, despite your father being perfectly fertile. And as a part of a free service, if you wish, we do a complete genetic human genome study of your fertility genes, because we have a government grant for this with MIT, and we'll be able to give you specific answers for your specific genes if you choose to enter into that study. But that study doesn't affect your treatment any, and it's just your choice whether you want to do it or not. And it's actually hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of testing that you won't have to pay anything for. So we think it's tax money well spent, because we think this is crucial for the survival, the future of our society. But in any event, it's something you can take advantage of, but you shouldn't worry about the fact that you've got a low sperm count, and you shouldn't be led into stupid treatments that are just going to cost money and are kind of dumb and aren't really going to have any real impact.